Whakatau mai rā, whakatau mai rā, whakatau mai rā.
All right, me noho tātou, please be seated. Kia whae karoria ai ihoa. Kei ronga rawa, kia maunga rongo ki te whenua me ngā whakaro pai ki ngā tangata katoa. Koutou ngā whānau, ngā manuhiri tuarangi haere taiwhiti mai nei ki konei, ki ngā Pākihi whakateka o Waitaha. Nau mai, haere mai, tēnā rā koutou. Kei te mihi tātou o ngaitau, ngā tahu whānui. Kia o koutou kaha ki te tautoko o ngā tamahine ira motu, ngā mokopuna kei konei. Nō reira, tēnā rā koutou. Koutou ngā tauira, kua whakeeke mai nei ki te taumata. Kei te mihi tātou ki a koutou mō tō mahi uaua. Nō reira, piki te ora, piki te kā, piki te māramatanga. Kia ora tātou katoa. On behalf of Ngaitahu, we're more than honoured to stand here and welcome you all here today, in particular the families who have come from afar and international visitors, and everyone throughout New Zealand who have come to Canterbury. So on behalf of us, welcome, greetings. And also to the students who are graduating, our tribe, the university, would like to pay tribute to the work and the endeavours that you've had during your period as students. We're here to celebrate that. It's a wonderful time of the year to celebrate. Congratulations, piki te ora, piki te kaha, piki te māramatanga.
Manu tiria, manu tiria, manu werohia ki te poho te raka, katou rerere, katou mai I te ruri, e tau e koia. Koia, koia, ko tarariki ki mai Maui, e hara I te whitu me te waru e tau e koia. Koia.
On behalf of Ngaitahu, welcome. It's a pleasure to be here. Let's celebrate today. Thank you.
Ka tangi te titi, ka tangi te kaka, ka tangi hoki a hou, ti hei Maoriora. Ro rangatira mai, no mai, piki mai, haere mai ki te whare wānanga o Waitaha. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, kia ora tātou katoa. I welcome you to the University of Canterbury and invite all present to stand, remove trenchers, and join in singing the Māori and English versions of the first verse of the National Anthem, as in your program and as displayed on the screens behind me.
Oh,
Please be seated. It is a pleasure for me to welcome you to this University of Canterbury graduation ceremony as I begin my 7th year as your elected Chancellor. My speeches at these ceremonies over the course of the last 6 years have painted a picture of the recovery and renewal of our university in what has been one of the most challenging and difficult chapters in UC's 144-year history. Following the earthquakes of 2010 and 2011, UC made a commitment to staying open, just getting on with things and back to business, to recovering student numbers as quickly as possible, to taking maximum advantage of a unique opportunity to redevelop our campus, to balancing the books, all of which ensuring the university's future success. We secured government support, and we did stay open for business throughout, delivering our core programs of teaching and research while moving staff and students, facilities and resources around both the Ilam and Dovedale campuses during the most significant upgrade since the university campus was first constructed some 50 years ago. Now, through the massive efforts made by so many of our people operating through so many channels, UC is set to open the door on a new and exciting future. In fact, it is opening many new doors as the building program now draws to an end. The recent Chancellor's Dinner celebrated the completion of the rebuild of our engineering precinct, the separate wings leading into and unified by our stunning new covered space, the engineering core. The Rutherford Regional Science and Innovation Centre will be completed this month and in use by early 2018. The redevelopment of Rehua, the former Commerce Building, will provide the new home for Te Rangai Ako me Te Haora, the College of Education, Health and Human Development, a welcome consolidation of that college onto the Ilam campus. We've also seen the recent completion of the demolition of the iconic University of Canterbury Students' Association building, making way for the new building on the same site, with construction now well underway. We have also returned to our roots at the university's first home, the Christchurch Arts Centre, through a long-term lease of what was originally the Canterbury College Chemistry Building. Overall, the campus renewal will see our university offer some of the most modern facilities in the Southern Hemisphere, if not the world. UC is now well positioned to take full advantage of its regeneration, and our energies can now move from a focus on bricks and mortar to what really counts in a university institution, its students, guided by its staff. New buildings allow for new methods of learning and teaching, and UC is embracing these developments. Research-informed teaching of the highest international standard is available, accessible, and affordable right here, right now, at the University of Canterbury. In acknowledging the changing nature of tertiary education, we accept our responsibility to ensure our students continue to succeed in their lives and careers long after they leave our care. No longer does a student attend university just to get a degree, nor having done so, does the university just cast them loose. We will continue to deliver to our students a first-class education in their chosen discipline. As they graduate, they will have a taste for community service. They will be employment ready and in many cases already work experienced. They will be globally conscious, often with overseas experience, and they will be coming to terms with what it takes to be comfortable with their role in a bicultural nation in a multicultural world. These attributes and the career foundations they provide are central to everything UC stands for. Over the coming years, we'll be doing our utmost to attract, retain, and grow great talent as we continue to build our world-class university. There are still tough challenges ahead for us, but UC is an inspirational, international, interesting and rewarding place to be. Increasingly, we are looking not just back to tradition, but forward toward the university's 150th anniversary in 2023. Already, we are catching tantalizing glimpses of what more our already great university will have become by then. So much for the future. Today is a time for celebration and congratulations to our graduands. It is a time to acknowledge their talents and their commitment to the goals they set themselves and the disciplines they imposed upon themselves, in most cases, years ago. This is a time to celebrate not only their hard work, but also their resilience, because a university qualification does not come easily. This is an occasion that you, our graduands, will remember for the rest of your lives. I hope you'll remind yourself from time to time of the setbacks, disappointments, and doubts you overcame to be here, ready to graduate today. Our special admiration goes out to those of you who found ways to manage the competing demands of study, family life, and a working career. It is a time, too, to acknowledge and thank the two most important contributors to the success of our graduands: the university, college, those lecturers, tutors, and support staff who gave so freely of their knowledge and time, and those family members, whānau and friends who have supported those graduating today. They offered practical help and encouragement in times of stress and sometimes doubt. They have all become part of your eventual success. Let us note as a community and as a nation how much we will benefit from your success. You will make significant contributions through your knowledge of the latest thinking and research in your fields. You take into our community the ability to reason at an advanced level. Many of you will become leaders in your professions. All of you will work in the service of humanity, and many will go beyond our shores. I know that wherever you choose to work and settle, you will use your new skills to contribute to a better world. As graduates, you will now become University of Canterbury alumni. You will join a community of scholars well in excess of 100,000 strong and become part of a mutually supportive network. We look forward to maintaining contact with you and to welcome you back home from wherever you are for the rest of your lives, as often and for as long as you care to come. It is time now for me to declare the formal words that give effect under statute to graduation and signal the highlight of our celebration. As each of our graduands comes forward, let us again call to mind their work, their commitment, and the determination that led to this, their very special moment. I now convene a ceremony of the University of Canterbury for the conferment of degrees and the receipt of diplomas. In the name of the University of Canterbury, I, Lionel John Wood, Chancellor, now confer degrees in this university upon those who are about to be presented. I call upon the Vice-Chancellor, Dr. Rod Carr, to introduce those who will present the graduands.
I call upon the Dean of Postgraduate Research, Professor Katie Pickles, to present the doctoral graduands.
Doctoral degrees are the highest academic qualifications awarded by the University of Canterbury. They are a mark of intellectual ability, critical thinking, and independence. In your graduation program, there is a short description of the research conducted by each of the doctoral graduands. As each walks across the stage, the title of their doctoral thesis will appear on the screen, and members of their supervisory team here on the stage will stand to acknowledge the student's achievement. Sir, I have the honour to present these graduands for the conferment of degrees. Doctor of Philosophy and Bachelor of Arts with First Class Honours, Patricia Ann Allen in Anthropology. Doctors of Philosophy, Cletus Fifi Adams in Bioengineering. Sonia Ingrid Anderson Marshall in Classics. Kawa Andishe in Civil Engineering. Pavan Kumar Anantanani in Civil Engineering. Sudhanshu Ayagari in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Huidong Bai in Computer Science. Ursula Katerina Maria Blank in Chemical and Process Engineering. Blair Cameron Bonnet in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Kevin Frederick Clements in Mechanical Engineering. Farhad Dashti Galajog in Civil Engineering. James Nathan Hewitt in Mechanical Engineering. Alana Marie Highland in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Janosch Farhad Irani in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Hyungong Kim in Human Interface Technology. Laura Jane King in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Ruby Joan Langdon in Mechanical Engineering. Robin Lai Yun Lee in Earthquake Engineering. Giuseppe Lopocaro in Earthquake Engineering. Max Francis Lynham in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Erin Joy Mansell in Mechanical Engineering. Sylvia Esther Nissen in Political Science. Daniel Paul Redmond in Mechanical Engineering. Darcy Elizabeth Rose in Linguistics. Zhongbo Xu in Art Theory. Jared Thomas Stephen in Chemical and Process Engineering. Karim Tarbali in Earthquake Engineering. Felicity Louise Thomas in Mechanical Engineering. Xiaoyun Wang in Fire Engineering. Xuan Wang in Linguistics. Andrew Grant Withington in Music. Shang Xu in Forestry.
I call upon the Dean of Arts, Associate Professor Alison Griffiths, to present the candidates in her college.
So, I have the honour to present these graduands for the conferment of degrees and the receipt of diplomas. Master of Arts with Distinction, Emily Diane Barber. Ava Jane Brown. Mako J. Dehilio Forones. Victoria Erin Hagland. Wingyi Claire Lee. John Patrick Richardson. Masters of Arts with Merit, Jonathan Gary Bannon. Alistair Adrian Cross. Jennifer Allison Leahy. Masters of Linguistics with Distinction, Kieran Samuel Doreen. Postgraduate Diploma in Journalism and Bachelor of Arts, Emily Ruth Hayward. Mark Francis Quinlivan. Postgraduate Diplomas in Journalism, Emma Elizabeth Bevan. Thomas Graham Kitchen. Millie Ann Margaret Smith. Bachelor of Arts with First Class Honors and Bachelor of Science, Matthew Jordan Latin. Bachelor of Arts with First Class Honors, Ashley Shui Yi Choi. Camille Ann Coppola. Genevieve Victoria Gard. Sarah Emily Jones. Olivia Catherine Shimasaki. Stevie Kim Taylor. Nicola Ann White. Sigrid Nadine Lagwa Yamet. Bachelor of Arts with Second Class Honours Division 1, Olivia Grace Barron. Caitlin Ashley Hamilton. Scarlett Louise Tierney Jordan. Alana Jane Milvana. Meg Frances Russell Pigeon. Victoria Louise Stoneman. Zoe Alice Williams. Bachelors of Arts with Second Class Honours Division 2, Chantal Anna Bennett. Shannon Elizabeth Costello. Lauren Elizabeth Devlin. Bachelors of Arts and Bachelors of Law, Christy Lee Taylor. Robert Ewan Vincent. Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Criminal Justice, Shay Lee Robinson. Bachelors of Arts, Maria Quaranga Afeo. Megan Elizabeth Allett. Ross Monroe Allett. Mohammed Ursham Fitri bin Amegi. Tori Jasmine Maria Amstad. Jasmine Rose Andrews. Anna Edwina Bailey. Ellen Patricia Barnes. Jack Arthur Rupert Barry. John Gareth Baskand. Sean Jeffrey Incapas Bautista. Hannah Coralie Bennett. Caroline Eva Bernard. Lauren Nicole Bland. Jason Thomas Boone. Sebastian Michael Roland Bunce Rath. Martin William Cairns. Katarina Nyawaka Tupaya Marjorie Caldwell. Sam Ross Marshall Callan. Stephanie Jessica Campbell. Georgia Sue Coy. Analia Yalta Chapman. Sam Alexander Chiji. Rose Serena Lillian Chisnell. Catherine Chu. Andre Moterangimarie Clark. Penny Klein Moffat. Georgia Paihede Conrad. Eugenie Cynthia Cooper. Sophie Mae Flynn Cooper. Allie Rose Coyle. Miriam Natalie Crowther. Laura Curry. Damon Grant Douglas Daines. Pei Ying Den. Christine Judith Dayak Viazon Leon. Holly Ann Deepram. Olivia Mae Dowd. Michaela Mae Edwards. Neve Teresa Espiner. Rhiannon Kate Evans. Louis Gareth Fletcher. Pagan Marie Fletcher. Kate Emma Fogarty. Charlotte Jane Frentz. Sarah Elizabeth Rose Graham. Lucy Tess Grubb. Monica Rafat Habachi. Lucy Jane Hamilton. Dune Camille Hanran. Johanna Trust Hansen. Danielle Lee Hewitt. Nicholas Ryan Height. Matthew Tiffany Hill. Jane Alice Hinchliffe. Su Shen Shu. Emily Jane Huntley. Eleanor Mary Hurton. Teresa Yerom. Jessica Mary Jackson. Shankari Jagathiswaran. Bradley Joggin. Manan Moanan Julian. William John Raymond Katai. Vainakolo Penisamani Taluza Kovaka. Melina Shannon Kennedy. Rachel Grace Kerr. Tai Yub Kim. Holly Elizabeth Kirkham. Keriata Poto Kurini. Mele Eseta Salote Latu. Juno Lee. Annabelle Sonia Lewis. Natalie Hee-Fyung Lee. Imogen Elise Sharp-Lokman. Jasmine Kathleen Locke. Sharon Manson. Popia Rose Marriott. Clara Marie Alicia Memory Maori. Ruby Ann Francis Maurice. Zoe Chantel McCutcheon. Liberty Francis McDonnell. Angela Jane McGee. Olivia Harriet Mackenzie. Grace McClelland. Heather Victoria McMillan. Shannon May Miller. Hannah Jane Milne. Philippa Ann Moran. Tiffany Jane Morgan. Royston Eric Duncan Morris. Shotaro Nakagaki.
The music interlude. Born in Sacramento, California, Dr. Justin DeHart is a Grammy-nominated percussionist who specialises in modern classical music. Justin moved to Christchurch in February to join the School of Music at the University of Canterbury as a senior lecturer in music performance. Joined by UC Music students Andrew Spearman on drums and Snow Townsend on guitar, the group will now perform The Black Page by Frank Zappa, followed by clapping music by Steve Reich.
Bachelor of Arts, Serena Kate Patel. Angela Kate Petty. Ulumasau Poi Poia Pesafea Fuai Ilifu. Avinash R. Tiana Dawn Riak Cheng. Christina Louise Richardson. Elena Clara Ryder. Brody Marie Ridler. Christopher David Ritchie. Jessica Rose Roberts. Timothy George Robson. Natalie Jane Roche. Emily Katerina Rosevier. Daniel Patrick Ryan. Inessa Safarian. Michael Robert Scanlon. Lucy Jane Scannell. Robert Carl Alexander Schmidt. Wanchol Shin. Sarah Catherine Sidaway. Claire Silapuvi. Jessica Rose Ann Sim. Chelsea Margaret Skinner. Matthew McDonald Slaughter. Kate Emma Pania Stewart. Emma Rokogelo Tabukovu. Sarah Jess Tennant. Alicia Joy Tickle. Marianne Wilson Tupou. Erica Brooke Turnbull. Philip Vaifale. Le kakala o pilolevu toe vaiva hai vaitai. Megan Jane Veach. Yu Wong. Kurt Warren Vernon John Weber. Alicia Kirsten Whitehead. Shari Irene Whitaker Tyro. Mariana Naiwai Irina Wee Kaitaya. Amy Nicole Wilkinson. Opie Joe Wilson Howarth. Kyle Michael Woodfield. Cameron James Wooten. Yuan Yuan. Graduate Diploma in Arts with Distinction, Joanne Lee Mason Sievers. Masters of Social Work Applied with Distinction, Helen Catherine Gunn. Alicia Harley. Erna Jackson. Vanessa Jane James. Jasvin Malani Lala. Master of Social Work Applied with Merit, Chloe Jasmine McCon. Master of Social Work Applied, Gemma Amanda Selby. Bachelors of Social Work with First Class Honors, Larissa Jane Fenimore. Meredith Grace Fraser. Haven May Gardner Gray. Margaret Alexandra Hides. Crystal Chantal Miskamin. Anna Tareha Vehul Kane. Bachelors of Social Work with Second Class Honors Division 1, Jessica Catherine Lovell. Ruby Ailsa Manning. Annette May Paulson. Amber Leslie Prentice. Taylor Nicole Reese. Nicole Marie Rosewarne. Tegan Jordana Schuker. Bachelors of Social Work with Second Class Honors Division 2, Leah Rosalie Brown. Rebecca Page Cochran. Francis Josefa Ioane. Tony Ashley Negus. Brooke Michelle Rowlands. Master of Fine Arts with Distinction, Gregory Silktun Yi. Bachelor of Fine Arts and Bachelor of Arts, Ryan Patrick Dooley. Bachelor of Fine Arts and Bachelor of Science, Charlotte Amy Elizabeth Smith. Bachelors of Fine Arts, India Lily Mae Ashmore Price. Kirstine Farah Bickerton. Coral Mary Broughton. Sarah Pearl Georgina Dodson. Corey Marie Lena Middleditch. Postgraduate Diploma in Art Curatorship, Ater Nikolaevna Belobiva. Bachelor of Music with First Class Honors, Angus Lockhart Simmons. Bachelors of Music, Daniel Ian Cooper. Sarah Elizabeth Pownell. Abby Catherine Marie Reich.
I call upon the Dean of Engineering, Associate Professor Dirk Pons, to present the graduands in his college.
So, I have the honour to present these graduands for the conferment of degrees and the receipt of diplomas. Master of Engineering with distinction, Amy Louise Rhodes. Masters of Engineering, Matthew Dominic Barham. Ryan David Mitchell. Simon James Trotter. Jeffrey Neldick Tuck. Master of Engineering Studies, Sridhar Amayappan. Antonio Apone. Prathana Balaekai Girish. Dylan Oscar Chan. Yifan Chi. Alexander Owen Davis. Mayank Dvivedi. Dayanom Kishore Gala. Yian Gong. Sasha Alice Fordyce Holt. Yong Shin Ma. Himashankar Madasu. Alistair Timothy Pierce. Martin Jeba Singh Selvaj Raj. Deepti Shah G. Wani. Vishal Singh. Shushil Sunkapa Muralidada. William Albert van der Oost. Winnie Susan Varkey. Ming Ren Wang. Wen Shu Wang. Ze Wang. Chen Xia Wu. Master of Human Interface Technology, Tafiz Tafazani bin Ahmed Zamri. Bachelor of Engineering with First Class Honours, Kieran Charles Buckham. Kevin Yikshawn Chu. Madeline Francis Furness. Benjamin John Greenway. Zipeng Lin. Braden McInnes. Joshua Peter Nimmo. Emily Rose Price. Isabel Eve Taylor, Elora Francis Walmsley, James William Watson, Daniel Ye-Ying Yuan, Bachelor of Engineering with Second Class Honours, Division 1, Jonathan Bruce Barnett. Robert Nicholas Folkes, Carlos Alberto Goana Duasan, Benjamin Edward Geely, Anthony Martin Jordan, Tainui James Krakosky, Elliot Harry Langdon, Andrew James Lee, Yijin Lee, Callum Stewart McKercher, Ben O'Brien, William Hamish Bloor Richardson, Oliver To Heng Tan, Cindy Ting, Thomas John Wilding, Dion Mackenzie Woolley, Bachelor of Engineering with Second Class Honours, Division 2, Khairul Azam Abdul Karim. Victor Chang, Jonathan Daham Fernando, Harrison Richard Hughes, Charles James Lane, Shane Anthony Matthews, Oliver John Newman, Vincent Mensing Nu, Angus William Phillipson, Sungmin George Scott, Eric Wee Chai Sung, Jack Benjamin MacDonald Wynne, Siti Aisha Binta Yaqub, Bachelor of Engineering with Third Class Honours, Michael Scott Abernethy. Daniel Anthony Barr, Frederick Charles Brooks, Joseph Jonathan Dawson, Peter Ross Druce, Samuel Alexander Hall, Young Han, Wasi Ullah Khan Azmi, Aaron Matthew King, Thomas Wei Yong Lau, Ziwei Lu, Benjamin Edward Norrish, Ravi Kumar Navanchandra Patel, Nicholas Bernard Thomas Rochford, Kim Leslie Sawyers, George Vincent Sim, Ying Hao Tay, Lun Shuing Wang.
The University of Canterbury Students' Association, the UCSA, is one of the key institutions that ensures a positive, vibrant, and enjoyable student experience. For the past 2 years, James Addington has been responsible for furthering this mandate as president of the UCSA. During his 2 terms, James has overseen a period of positive transformation. More specifically, James led the reshaping of the UCSA mandate to include deeper representation across all students. James has also overseen the negotiations, construction, and fundraising for the new UCSA building, a $28 million facility that will be core to the UC student experience. An excellent example of the positive change that James has facilitated was the highest ever recorded voter turnout in the UCSA election history, suggesting that satisfaction with and belief in what the UCSA does is at an all-time high. In 2016, James graduated with a Bachelor of Commerce, majoring in marketing, and this week he will graduate with a Bachelor of Laws. He was also awarded the Prime Minister's Scholarship for Latin America and will be taking up an internship in January 2018 with WSC Law, a legal firm in Buenos Aires. It is my pleasure to invite James Addington to deliver the graduation address.
Tēnā koutou katoa. I te mana whenua, ngā tura hiri, tēnā koutou. Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, members of University Council, academic staff, proud parents, friends, and most importantly, graduates. It is an absolute honour to be invited today to give today's graduation address. I'm not here as a motivational or inspirational speaker. I'll leave that to the older, wiser, and more experienced people than me. Rather, I'm here to speak to you as a fellow graduate. And as a graduate, relate with you and remember. I don't mean remember this speech, that's too much. Instead, I want you to remember your time at UC. All too often, and I'm very guilty of it, we get so caught up in the next step. What am I doing after I graduate? Where am I going? How am I going to do it? And we forget to take a step back and reflect on what this place did for me. Someone once said, we don't learn from experience, we learn from reflecting on experience. And when I move on and reflect back, I'm not going to remember the construction that went on or the fancy facilities that opened up. I'm going to remember the people, the friends I made, and the experiences I had with them. From cramming for an exam on level 8 of the James Height Library, through to waking up at 5 a.m. for pre-tea party activities. Those are the memories I won't forget. I've been fortunate to travel overseas and meet alumni of this university. What blew me away every time is how all of them passionately spoke of their fondness for this place and what it meant to them, providing them a springboard into their successful careers. But most importantly, they all spoke of their lifelong memories while at UC. Whether it was going to an event in the old UCSA building, joining a club and getting involved, or sitting exams in the Great Hall at the old town site, now the Arts Centre. While the time and place may have changed, all here graduate with similar yet individual memories and experiences. While I'll never forget the great times, I also want to remember that I never got here on my own. Recently, I came across a story that resonated with me, and I would like to share it with you today. It follows a story of a 20th century pianist, Ignacy Paderewski, and a mother wishing to encourage her son on the piano. She bought tickets to a performance by the pianist, and when the evening arrived, they found their seats near the front of the concert hall and waited for Paderewski to arrive. Soon the mother found a friend to talk to, and the boy slipped away. As the lights in the auditorium began to dim and the spotlights came on, only then did they notice the boy up on stage, sitting on the piano bench, innocently picking out Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. His mother was shocked, but before she could retrieve her son, the master himself appeared on stage and quickly moved to the keyboard. He whispered gently to the boy, "Don't quit, keep playing." Leaning over, Paderewski reached down with his left hand and began filling in the bass part. Soon his right arm reached around the other side and also improvised. Together, the great pianist and the young boy held the crowd mesmerized with their blended and stunning music. In all our lives, we receive helping hands. Some we notice, some we don't. And just like the young boy, while we had the motivation and the courage to step on to the university stage, it was the support and guidance of others that helped us succeed beyond what we first imagined. Whether it was your family, friends, lecturers, or supervisors, some of them are with you today. I want to remember and thank them. While thinking about those who have helped, it is difficult to not reflect on what this university has done for us. Thinking back when I first started, a fresh face, not really knowing what I was up to now, a graduate with a clearer sense of purpose. We all graduate as different people from when we first started, more knowledgeable, more confident, and with more opportunities before us. Education and learning is continuous and lifelong. And maybe what we will remember about UC is that it equipped us to think bigger, to open our minds, and to help us realize that we can and will have an impact wherever we go. Sitting here today, I'm sure many of you have at times zoned in and out of this speech. In a few days or weeks, my words will most likely have faded from your memory. That is fine. I won't take it personally. What I do hope will remain with you is your sense of pride for this university and what it has done for you. This university is in the game of transforming people's lives. And I know for myself, it has transformed mine. We're all about to open new chapters in our own books. For me, the new chapter begins with a one-way ticket overseas. There are some of you here who will be doing the same. Others will be or may have already started working in their respective discipline. Others will just be taking a break to figure it out. Whatever it is, wherever you are, remember the previous chapter. Remember your time at UC. Kia ora.
On behalf of all of you, James, thank you very much for your address, for the poignance, the relevance, and the connections that you have made. Personally, I would like to thank you for your leadership through the last 2 years. And I would like to take a moment to make one other vote of thanks. In 2011, we had those nasty seismic events, and for a moment, only a moment, the university was closed for 3 weeks. During that time, there were many decisions to be made. Many felt isolated. Sitting on stage today is James McWar. James, at the time, was the Vice-Chancellor of the University of Adelaide. James reached out and offered to take UC students to teach them for free at the University of Adelaide and to contribute to the gap in the living costs they would face. For that first semester in 2011, over 170 UC students took up that offer. Today, James joins us as actually the Pro-Chancellor of Lincoln University, but as a great lifetime friend of this institution who reached out in those hours. And one of those students was James. So life is full of connections, full of memories and opportunities. Congratulations on passing this milestone. On your behalf, I would like to thank all of the staff of the university, and particularly those present here today, for their support, encouragement, their knowledge and guidance, so that you might have achieved your goal on this occasion. Join me. In a moment, I'll ask you to stand and we shall together sing Gare Amas, the words of which appear in your program and will be on the screens. When we've finished, I'd ask you to remain standing while the stage party leads the graduates from the auditorium. Please stand.
Professores